The UMass Econ department is not like other economics departments. We have a very critical take on the economy today. We'll teach you how the economy actually works and how you can participate in it effectively. This department is very focused on helping our students as citizens, as business people, as public or private decision makers to build a healthier, more equitable and sustainable future for the people of the Commonwealth.
Economics offers a major, a minor, and also a certificate. For our major requirements, we have a core set of requirements which includes an Intro to Micro course, an Intro to Macroeconomics course. We have 3 math courses students need to complete, Calculus 1, Calculus 2, and then an Intro to Statistics course. And then beyond that, students also all complete an Intermediate Micro and Intermediate Macro course. Once our students get into their upper level classes, they complete a junior year writing course and also an integrative experience course. They will have 3 to 4 economics courses that are at the 300 level or higher, and students can choose if they want to take more micro or macro based courses depending what area of economics that they plan to go into. Our students can choose from 2 options. An option of taking 2 additional upper level economics courses at the 300 level or higher, or they can choose to take a second major, a minor, a certificate, or a collateral field, and overlaps directly with their economics requirements for the major. Because economics really complements any other academic area that students want to study, we have that opportunity built right into the curriculum.
The UMass Econ department has a very interesting history. We were refounded in the early 1970s by faculty who found the department at Harvard University was too mainstream and too rigid in its thinking. So faculty came here, founded our department, and did it around the idea of critical economics, one that helps people ask questions not just about what or how, but also about the why of the current economy. So all of our classes are geared to helping students look more deeply, more critically at the economic world around them, and able to analyze that world and make decisions to change it. We prepare students for all kinds of careers. We have students who are working in the public sector, for example, as senior economists at the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. We have students who have been very successful in business and in the financial sector, students who are equity analysts, students who go on to do other things like work as managers in manufacturing. So we really give a pretty full spectrum take on the economy, and students are prepared for success, as I said, either in the government or in the private sector. We also prepare a substantial number of students for graduate study, typically in economics, maybe in management, and students come out with a pretty complete set of tools that will prepare them for what they work on next. Last year in an econometrics course, a student for his term paper wrote a paper which actually turned out to change the world. Colleague Bob Polin, our student Thomas Herndon, and I wrote this paper, challenging some of the core assumptions about the need for austerity in today's economy, and it turned out that we wrote a very successful paper that was widely cited, and we were all 3 named as leading global thinkers of 2013 by Foreign Policy magazine. Thomas Herndon, the student who wrote the paper. He later appeared on the Colbert Report. So that was a paper in econometrics and macroeconomics, but that's not my usual area of research. I work mostly in 2 fields. I work in labor economics, so I'm interested in what work people do, how much they're paid, how long they stay on a job before they move to another job, what do people need to know to do different jobs, and I specialize on looking at work in healthcare. So a lot of my research has been looking at the work of registered nurses. The other area I work in is called environmental justice, and I take a look at a data set from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. This data set looks at about 25,000 different factories and how much pollution they release each year, and I take a look at what communities are affected by that pollution and which industries are particularly effective at reducing their emissions. The single most underused resource at UMass, I encourage all of you to take advantage of it, is faculty time. Go to office hours. Faculty have a very interesting research agenda, and they are excited and happy to talk to students. So all of our faculty set aside time every week outside of the classroom that's available for meeting with students. Of course, I would also encourage people to take our classes, apply themselves. This is a time of life when you're learning a lot about yourself, and there are a lot of good opportunities to do that. It's also a good opportunity to work hard, to really immerse yourself in your studies, to ask extra questions, to think hard about what makes the world around you tick.